For today's session, we're going to look at a range of flexibility exercises for the whole body. The first exercise is a wide stance hip bend. The wide stance hip bend works both the adductors on the inside of the thighs and the hamstrings. You need to put your hands on your hips, feet wide apart, and bend purely at the hip with the knees straight. You're going to bend as low as you can with a straight back, with your knees straight and your back straight. When you find that you cannot go any lower, then you're going to control yourself back upwards. So not only am I bending at my hip, I'm actually pushing my hip backwards. Unfortunately, you can't really see it at this angle, but I'm pushing my hips backwards and then forwards. And this keeps my center of gravity over my feet. So we're looking to do around 20 reps for this and just really control the movement. So I'm going to about parallel with my upper torso because that's as far as my range will allow me. The progression of this is now I'm going to put my hands on the floor and just rock my hips backwards and forwards to that point where I'm really struggling in terms of range of my hamstrings and my adductors. So I'm going to rock backwards and forwards about 20 times. And then when I'm ready, just walk back up with the hands. Next flexibility exercise is the hamstring rolls. So I'm rolling my back and then splitting my legs, pushing my hands in between my legs. Here's just kind of a generic stretch of the hamstring, similar to the hip bend we just did. And then when ready, I'm going to switch to single legs. So we're going to bend one leg and focus on the other. So one leg's going to be bent, one leg's going to be straight. Here we go. So the left leg and now the right leg. It's a bit of coordination involved, and the momentum just loosens the whole body. So you're going back and forward, just loosening the whole body, putting into a real sport-specific kind of movement where it's just not just static and not just discrete. It's a continuous flow, which is very important. Okay, another focus on the hamstrings. Hamstring kickouts. Now hamstrings are very good, they're discrete and they are focused solely on the hamstring. And you can kick your leg out until you feel a stretch which is specific to you. So what you do is you hold your knee up about above your hip, so the knee resides directly above the hip, and then raise the lower limb, the lower leg, up as high as you can until you feel that hamstring stretch. You're just going to go to that point and reverse, to that point and back down again and again. So you're going to aim for 20 times on each leg. So I'm just finishing up here with my right leg being a lot tighter than my left. So I would probably focus a few more reps on that side. And then the other alternative to advance it is to really push your knee closer to your chest. Next exercise, knee pulls. This is just good just to loosen up and feel your body. So each pull, you're going to raise your knee and really squeeze it to your chest. Just loosen up that whole hip, that hip capsule, and just really feeling where you're tight and just get it in there really. And you've got to be strong, you've got to really squeeze as hard as you can. Here you can see my right is a little bit more restricted than my left. Almost, so I just try to tuck my hand in there at the end just to help. So a few more and then we're going to move on. Okay, the sliding side lunges. So there's two versions of these which we're going to try. So the first one is where my heel is off the ground and then my toes of the opposite leg are off the ground. And you can see I'm just transferring my weight with my hands and just trying to feel a stretch. And then the other progression is where we keep our toes and my heels down. So here we're still doing the heels up. This is good, it flows really nicely, especially the hamstrings and the adductors in a really dynamic movement. Now I'm just trying to raise my hands forward. Test my balance as well. And then when we're ready, we're going to progress to keeping the heel, keeping the toe down. There we go. Again, I'm using my hands, walking along. This stretch, you want to point your toes of the straight leg to the floor. Really point that to the floor, otherwise they will slightly easier version of this is the double knee twist. Keep the knees together and shoulders trying to stay down. We're going to rotate both knees to the opposite side. So both knees to the left, both knees to the right, shoulders staying down. It's really good for the lower back again. Any of them muscles that support rotation. So here we want to aim for 20 rotations. And then move up. Key is keep the knees together. Next exercise. The next exercise is belly twist. The belly twist is basically the opposite of the foot to hand rotation. Here it mainly stretches the hip flexor. So you can see my body looks a bit tight. It's a difficult exercise, it's not really flexible. But again, the aim is to get the foot to the opposite hand. Now, I'm obviously struggling to keep my shoulders down. If you can try that, keep your shoulders down. The stretch is obviously going to be greater, the dynamic stretch is going to be greater. But otherwise, again, we're just trying to loosen up the whole body, the whole chain's working together. And just from doing that sort of exercise, you can feel where you're tight. You can feel from a more of a global movement what one tight muscle can do to restrict that. And now this one's just a nice simple exercise. You can call it a monkey squat. We're just sitting down, my heels aren't on the ground, it's really for the hip, generally. But you have the ankle flexibility to really sit in a deep squat with a straight back. And by all means, keep the heels down. The key is just to sit in a deep squat with a straight back, not round to the back. So the camera can't really show you around the back. You're just going to hang out here. While I hang out here, I'm going to do two things. I'm just going to manipulate my ankles and my hips. So here I'm pushing, using my elbows to push to the side. So the next exercise is Spider-Man stretch. The Spider-Man stretch is mainly for the hip and hip flexor. So the hip dominantly on my left leg here is going to be stretched. So I'm going to push through just like that, past the outside of the same elbow, so my left elbow. I'm going to try and push forward with that left hip 20 times. So just for about 4, 5, and just going backwards and forward 20 times. Every time I go forward, I'm pushing into this end range. And that's where we want to work into. You don't want to just not feel the stretch. You want to really work into the joint and push forward. Similarly, this position is actually a squat position. So that left leg, we're trying to manipulate it into a very good squat position. Now I'm going to change legs. You might get a better angle of what's going on. So my knee, most importantly, what people get wrong, is on the outside of my elbow. Outside of my elbow. And my hand is on the inside of my foot. My foot itself aligns over the shoulder. So not too far, not too near. It wants to align over the shoulder pretty much the whole time. And the shoulder is just going to kind of rock back and forward with the hip. You can see I'm just thrusting forward from the hip 20 times. Just really trying to get into it, trying to loosen it up. And a lovely progression. Elbow to the floor, hip stretch. So I'm in the same position, the foot under the shoulder and the knee outside the elbow. Now I'm trying to drop that shoulder until the elbow touches the floor. I'm about 2 inches off from the floor, and usually maybe with a bit more of a warm up, I'll be able to touch the floor. And then after you touch the floor, get as close as you feel comfortable. You're going to rotate the opposite way and put your hand with a straight arm to the sky. Now we'll show you the other side. I hope this gives you a better idea of what the movement is. I'm trying to reach down with that shoulder. So I'm definitely restricting here in my right hip. I need to work on that. I'm trying to touch the floor and then rotate down. Touch the floor, rotate it down. Again, we're going to do 20 all together, so 10 on each side. Just a nice dynamic movement for the hip. And again, feeling where we're tight, trying to get into that position. So this next exercise will be the shoulder blades, specifically the muscles around it. So not only shoulder blades, very common blades to get anterior shoulder blades kind of move forward with the shoulder, and the muscles that retract the shoulder come with the stretch. So here we're just trying to feel the muscles. So as I go down, as I retract my shoulders, I want to use my muscles to retract to the full range. And then as I push my chest the opposite way, I'm trying to feel the full range. Here we've moved on to rotation. So rotation is quite difficult in terms of coordination. I found it difficult, but what we're trying to do is really get our shoulder blades as high as we can, and then as up towards our ears as we can, and then down to the floor, and then as low as we can towards the butt, and then circular motion. So here we're going as low to the butt, and then as high as we can to the sky, high to the ears, high to the chest. So butt, sky, ears, chest. Butt, sky, ears, chest. Butt, sky. Good. And then after that, a nice compression, very easy. Dynamic child's pose. So child's pose is this, that holding position, commonly seen in yoga, and its aim is to really stretch the lats. So the lats, you can see, it's a long muscle just above my nipple. You can see the line, basically kind of above my ribs, from my armpit to my butt. That's the lats. And just by driving our chest to our knees, trying to keep our back straight, we'll feel that stretch. And as we raise our head back up, and when you try to use your lats, that muscle, just to control the ascent. So going into another form of that shoulder rotation, what we're doing on the floor. So here we can now see the shoulder blades come back as far as they can here, up as far as they can there, low as far as they can there, and here we're going forward as far as we can. It looks very weird, but what I'm trying to do is just move the shoulder blades. It kind of looks like I'm puffing my chest out, but what I'm actually doing is moving my shoulder blades as far back, almost until they touch each other. So that's as far back, up, as far forward, as far down, as far back, as far up, as far forward, as far down. This is really loosen the shoulder blades up and activate the surrounding muscles to control them. Without control, we cannot stabilize that shoulder blade. Without stabilizing the shoulder blade, we do not have a solid ground to do movement. Bear hugs is a really nice one. Dynamically stretch the pectoral muscle and pecs. So I'm going to hug, and then just swing my arms out. The key here is that your palms face the opposite walls. And this just increases the stretch. If they don't, actually don't feel the stretch too much. We just want to make sure the palms are facing the wall. And we're just going to dynamically stretch, hug and stretch 20 times. It's a nice warm up with the pecs. And just gently through the arms as well. Okay, going back to the child's pose, we're just looking at alternating the arm. So here I'm just focusing on the left arm, really push my chest down and switch. And right arm and switch. Make it dynamic by alternating. Just 2 second hold, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is just a really good warm up exercise for the shoulders and the lats. Getting the blood flowing, getting the muscles activated, just reducing any tension in that whole chain. Moving on from that, dynamic back stretch. This is quite hard to coordinate again. But what we're going to do is put our arm level to the ground, and our opposite shoulder trying to meet our elbow, meet our hand. So we're just trying to pin it down almost. Do a slight stretch, slight activation of the muscles, and then just slowly kind of blow out between the arms. directly down kind of the side of that lateral side. And it's a really good stretch just to dynamically warm it up.